So the recorder did something weird and said, "Hey, we don't have enough space to, save your recording, so we're just gonna ditch it, all right?" And I was like, "No," and then it was like, "Too bad." And so I have to show you this not live replay, which is annoying, but whatever. I keep this hand, which is super questionable, but I have more red sources in my deck. And I like Savage Twister. It's almost enough to keep me here. And my opponent has good targets for Stomp Howler. So he also has good targets for Seal of Fire. So yeah. Like, that's a good target for Stomp Howler. Anyway, so I'm lucky with my red source. Place Killsuit Cultist. He's kind of a sketchy card to throw out there, because then they can put any dork they want to trade in front of him. But in this case, he doesn't want to trade that, because that can actually nullify Killsuit Cultist. So I get him for my 1 point, and I place Street Breaker, which is so sick. I love that card. Yeah. So it throws the Mage Mark on there, which I can deal with Stomp Howler or Scarg. So I just go with Scarg, because he's smart. He knows that Scarg doesn't let him get my kill suit for free. So then I just play Stomp Howler and kill his Mage Mark, and he concedes because he's like in a ditch here. If he can't flat out remove one of my guys right there, then he's taking a big pile of damage and losing his ancestor, or just dying. So yeah, that's a pretty lucky draw from me. So here's the second game, and I keep this hand, which is pretty good actually. Starfletcher gets me my red mana, and I screw up there. I should have played a swamp in case I draw a mountain, because you can play out Seal of Fire, but it's kind of embarrassing. And I would much rather have played out Killsuit Cultist and started, hitting him. I went ahead and Seal of Fired his first dude, which was kind of dumb. And if I had held it back, it would have made Ixpitter a lot better. But as it is, he just holds, and I think he's holding Mage Mark, because he showed me that last game, which I'm fine with. But instead it's Karam, and so it kills my dude. It's like a sick 2-for-1. Not really a 2-for-1, like a 1-for-nothing. Anyway, I used Riot Spikes to kill it, because I didn't need him getting in any more damage. And there's another card that would have been better killed with Seal of Fire. So, but I'm fine here because I drew the land, and no one blocks a 1/3 with a 2/2 flyer, because I mean, this is RGD. There's a ton of ways I can make that horrible for him. And so I get my Bloodthirst, and he throws on Clinging Darkness, which kind of reduces it to a blocker. And then he plays Shadowlance, and right now I'm kicking myself because I used up Seal of Fire. So right now my plan is, I played Golgari Guildmage. I'm going to, next turn, sacrifice my Bloodscale, Savage, get back Ixpitter, and play it. And then I'm going to, the turn after, play Killsuit Cultist and ping this to kill it. And after that I can do whatever I want. I could, sacrifice Starfletcher to get my Savage or whatever back. But anyway, so that's my plan right here. And basically I'm just hoping to draw Stomp Howler. And he goes ahead and last gasps my Guildmage, so that makes me frown a little. So I'll just dump out my 1-drops, because we can sort of race if he wants to race, because if he holds back, that's better than me dying from it, and it gives me a chance to draw something while he's still stuck on 3. But instead he goes with hitting me in the air and then playing Benevolent Ancestor. Now, I'm not really sure what he was doing here. I swing before I play my wonderful card that I just drew, and he blocks something. And so I sacrifice the Killsuit Cultist and kill the Benevolent Ancestor, because it's really flexible ability. Next time damage would be dealt to target creature, destroy it instead. So, although it's on an awkward 1-drop, it turns into a sort of like a pseudo Orzhov Euthanist. So it's also good for enabling Bloodthirst. I play my Stomp Power and I kill Shadowlance rather than Clinging Darkness, because he could block my dudes with Shadowlance on it. But yeah, so I draw Disembowel and I just torch his dude and swing and put him to 5, which is a really tough place for him. He has Shrieking Grotesque, which fortunately doesn't make me discard anything. And since I draw Scab Clan Mauler, I go ahead and attack with everything, although it makes my Starfletcher die to his Grotesque. Since he's still losing a guy, it's like I traded my Warden for Starfletcher. Or wait, yeah. And so I play that, and we talk for a while about how he's ridiculously not drawn any more land. And so I win. So that is quite a bit of luck for me. I mean, the first game I had a really good draw, and this game it turned out really well, and he got mana screwed. I mean, he's got 22 cards left in his library, and only 3 lands out. And that's just ridiculous. But sometimes that happens. So luckily I was on the other end of that. Anyway, so that was the second round. Please join me for the third round.